This is CNN, home of fake news.
The insurrectionist in chief is back in the news this week. You remember Donald Trump and his motley crew. Where's that motley coup?
It should be that he can simply be reinstated, that a new inauguration date is set.
Trump has been stirring this pot for weeks.
It's going to be a very interesting time in our country. It's going to be a very interesting time. You understand what that means, because it will be, how do you govern when you lost? How do you govern when you lost?
Sounds like he wants to get the old mob back together again.
We're putting the band back together.
Another Trump advisor said Trump is, quote, desperate for attention these days.
Mr. President, will you stop calling us the enemy of the people, sir?
Oh, boy. See the dishonest people back there, the media, the totally dishonest.
Will you stop calling the press the enemy of the people, sir?
Mr. President.
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN.
Trump is, quote, desperate for attention these days.
Mr. President, how's the meeting going so far, sir? Any progress, Mr. President? Mr. Kim, will you give up your nuclear weapons, sir?
When you were asked about the case of Jamal Khashoggi, you did not respond to that question in front of the Saudi
I don't know
Crown
that
Prince.
anybody
Were you
asked me.
Afraid of, were you afraid of offending him on that subject?
No, not at all. I don't really care about offending people. I sort of thought you'd know that.
That's unfair.
You're a very rude person. The way you treat Sarah Huckabee is horrible.
And I think it would be a good thing if you were to say right here at this briefing that the press, the people who are gathered in this room right now, doing their jobs every day, asking questions of officials like the ones you brought forward earlier, are not the enemy of the people. I think we deserve that. They believe, it appears in their heart of hearts, that the journalists who cover this White House, the journalists who work in this city, who were just trying a few moments ago to hold some of these officials accountable about attacks on our democracy, that the people here who work at this White House all the way up to the president evidently believe that journalists are the enemy of the people, literally the enemy of the people. And I'm standing in this briefing room right now. There is no government official here, but I'll say that the press is not the enemy of the people. And, I think, maybe we should make some bumper stickers, make some buttons. Maybe we should go out on Pennsylvania Avenue like these folks who chant CNN sucks and fake news. Maybe we should go out, all journalists should go out on Pennsylvania Avenue and chant, we're not the enemy of the people. Because I'm tired of this. Honestly, Brooke, I'm tired of this. It is not right. It is not fair. It is not just. It is un-American.
Well, when you report fake news, when you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the people. Go ahead.
They're fake. They are fake.
The White House closed out the month of July without holding a briefing for reporters today. That means the White House has held only 3 briefings for the press this month and 8 total since the end of May. There is no other way to describe what the White House is doing these days. Wolf, top officials, including the president, are hiding from the press. And Wolf, just to give you a sense as to what's happening right now, you can hear there is a chorus of boos and other chants from this Trump crowd here in Tampa, Florida. They're saying things like CNN sucks, go home, and fake news. Wolf, obviously, all of those things are false. We're staying right here. We're going to do our job and report on this rally to all of our viewers here tonight. Wolf.
As you should. All right, Jim Acosta, we'll stay in very close touch with you. Thank you.
Fake news.
Lindell was recently on Jimmy Kimmel. It did not go well.
Do you really understand this stuff?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, what does do you know what an IP address is?
Yeah, the IP, and then we have the IDs of the computer. Now
what does IP stand for? Do you know?
Where the I don't know what it stands for.
See, I think that you should know what IP stands for if you have evidence.
It's where the computers are at, wherever the IP address is of the computers.
So you're not an expert when it comes to this stuff.
Don't have to be.
Don't have to be. Want to hear the sad thing? Lindell told me Trump called him after that appearance to tell him how well he did. It's almost like Trump wishes he had been on Kimmel. What makes this so dangerous is that this could happen again. Just listen to what some Trump supporters are saying.
It's going to be like Myanmar, what's happening in Myanmar. The military is doing their own investigation, and at the right time, they're going to be restoring the republic with Trump as president.
It's Myanmar.
What?
It's Myanmar.
What?
It's Myanmar.
Okay.
Anyway.
Myanmar.
It's Myanmar.
Myanmar's.
It's Myanmar.
Myanmar's.
It's Myanmar.
Myanmar's. Myanmar, what's happening?
It's Myanmar.
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 It's Myanmar.
Myanmar's friend.
Myanmar has been popping up on our news feeds, right? It's a country of 50 million people situated between India, China, and Thailand, which means their food is like really good.
It's Myanmar. Anyway, now Lara Trump.
What?
Lara Trump.
What?
Lara Trump.
Okay.
Laura, very nice to meet you.
Lara Trump.
President Trump's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump,
Lara Trump.
Laura Trump.
Lara Trump.
Laura Trump.
Lara Trump.
Laura Trump.
Lara Trump.
Laura Trump.
Lara Trump.
Fox News contributor Laura Trump.
Lara Trump.
I think she represents the future of the Republican Party.
Lara Trump.
Anyway,
said on Fox, she doesn't know where this reinstatement stuff is coming from.
As far as I know, there are no plans for Donald Trump to be in the White House in August. Maybe there's something I don't know.
Thank goodness, because there is no mechanism for Trump to get reinstated.
No shit, Sherlock.
If Trump really believes he will be back in the White House this August, he should get help. You are not well, sir. You need to get over this. Same goes for the GOP. It's as if much of the Republican Party is trapped in a Jimmy Buffett tune. Wasting away again in Mar-a-Lagoville. Looking for that next election to assault. Some people claim that there is an orange man to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Hey, I was thinking about Bedminster Rhapsody. Oh, Margarita, Margarita, let me go. But I digress. Listen, Trump's life, it's like a country music song. He's lost the House, he's lost the Senate, he's lost the White House, his website. If he had a dog, the dog would leave him too. If you're Trump, why not let America's democratic institutions burn? History will judge what we do at this moment. Please, no more elections to assault. If it happens again, it will be our own damn fault.
Fuck you. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me, for me, for me. Like, whoa.